Asked, what happened with you and Trump? I said, well, he beat me like a drum, and I acknowledged that he did. He sort of liked hearing that, but we found something in common. I've come to like him, and he likes him, and that gets us through 18 holes of golf.
We love Senator Graham. We're gonna love him. We're gonna love him. I know, it's half and half, but when I need some of those liberal votes, he's always there to help me get them, okay?
But you need to help this man, Donald J. Trump. They're trying to drain him dry.
He's there when you need him. He's there when you need him.
Trump has bizarre relationships with many people in power, but none are more confusing and kind of sad than his relationship with South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham. I've covered their strange, one-sided relationship before, and there's truly no other way of describing Lindsey Graham other than as a Trump sycophant who will continue to grovel at the feet of a man who throws him under the bus every chance he gets. Donald clearly has not forgotten that infamous Lindsey Graham tweet from before the 2016 election, even though the South Carolina senator has spent years begging for forgiveness. Trump has forced the Republican Party to bend the knee to him, and what's funny is the Republicans who aren't groveling for forgiveness like Lindsey Graham are basically just Democrats now. That is how powerful his hold is on the party, and no amount of indictments, felony charges, or even possible jail time is going to relinquish his ironclad grip on the party. And it's not just Lindsey Graham who Trump likes to throw under the bus in these speeches. In fact, these next remarks from a speech just this week are some of the cruelest, most callous statements I've seen from a leading presidential candidate about another person running, and he's talking about someone in his own party, Governor Ron DeSantis.
Newscast. I'm watching a fake newscast, and they say, would you run against the president? He shouts out, I have no comment. Now, to me, that means he's running. So I said, that son of a bitch is running. Can you believe it? I just got him elected. So that's why I've been particularly hard on him. And fortunately, it's worked because he's crashing. He's like, he doesn't know what happened. He goes home, he says, what happened? What did I do wrong? You know what he did wrong? He ran. What he did wrong is he should have waited till 28. But I don't know if that would have held water because eventually they would have figured out, you know, you do need some personality if you're going to be a politician, just a little. Some of them don't have too much.
It's strange also because by all accounts, DeSantis is done. His poll numbers have collapsed. He recently laid off a huge percentage of his staff, and he's even replaced his campaign manager. Most normal candidates would see the dumpster fire of the DeSantis campaign and quietly and humbly move forward, but not Trump. He literally needs an antagonist. He needs someone to bully and harass. Trump can't run from ahead of the pack because he's not a leader. He's not inspiring Americans to hope for a better tomorrow and work together to achieve that. All he can do is get down in the mud and mudsling. But now that he's in the rare position of being so far ahead, when he should be setting the policy and emotional tone of the race and, try to get the rest of the party behind him because that's actually going to be what he struggles with in the general election. No, Trump is still shrinking down lower and lower to the lowest levels of decency, and he's taking the entire GOP with him. For more of my coverage on the breakdown, stay right here. You can watch my latest video where a deranged Republican crumbles during his Iowa speech by clicking on the link in the description box below. Thanks so much for watching. You can follow me on all platforms at Caro Johnson 917.